5 drivers.
1 car.
1 seat.
Welcome to Super Miata. In choosing seats for our new Indy project car that we're using for track days, we had a challenge in fitting a wide range of drivers. Now we're going to introduce some folks in our shop here: Ed, Eric, Sonny, Arcangelo, and myself. Now we're all different heights and different body types. So when you're choosing a seat for your car, you're going to do some measurements. The reason why the harness port here shouldn't be below your shoulder. For example, if I were this tall and the harness were coming up, in an accident, when I go forward, that belt will tension and it'll actually compress my spine a little bit. So go to the belt manufacturer that you're going to be using and they'll have recommendations for that. But generally you want to either come straight out or straight down. Now you have to factor that in for what you're going to be wearing. So if you always wear, what we call the S2000 racing uniform, which is basically shorts and a t-shirt, or whether you're wearing a driving suit, put the suit on because that's going to affect your height and also your head and neck restraint. Now we prefer to use a head and neck restraint. Excuse me while I get this on. This is a bit of a wrestling match. This is a Hybrid S. The reason I use this, I kind of like this one, is that it works both with the 6-point, 5-point harness, and also works with an OEM 3-point. As far as I know, it's the only one that works with an OEM 3-point. A lot of you have like a Schroth or a Hans or something like that, which is more traditional, which is going to be a 5 or 6-point. Don't really recommend. We're not a big advocate of 4-point harnesses. That's a separate conversation. But the important part is getting the seat height right. This particular seat, the Evo QRT from Sparco, is available in 4 sizes. A lot of seats are available in 2 sizes, like standard and like large. This one is actually small, medium, large, and extra large. I forget the exact nomenclature. They don't call it a large, they call it like an R or something, but go to their website. But if you're looking for seats, do your homework and measure this port down to the bottom and sit in a seat. If you have a friend that's got a seat, even if it's not the one you're buying, sit in the seat in the clothes that you're going to wear with your device, take a measurement and go, okay, I need 20 millimeter up, 40 millimeter down, and then go to that seat manufacturer website, get the numbers, and you go, oh, okay, so now I know relative, and now I know what to shop for. I know I need to shop for X. An example was this one. The small size was 630 millimeters from the top of this port down to the bottom. This particular seat is 660, and I thought after measuring it, this was going to be the absolute minimum, and I got about right. I could probably go up 1 size here. The problem is, if I go up 1 size, then our smallest drivers can't fit. Arcangelo, why don't you put your device on? Your hair, man, it's way too sexy. Yeah, move your hair out of the way, yeah.
Hell yeah, now we're talking. Plenty of space. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can see here, he's got, that's about probably a 15-degree down angle. And that's what you're looking for. So the harness is going to put all the pressure here and it won't basically compress. If he roll forward a little bit, like you see the harness will stay in a straight line down to the cam lock. Let's put another driver in. Sonny, why don't you hop in? So now we got Sonny here. He's actually about the same height as Arcangelo, but he's got a little bit different dimensions. And you can see this is a Hans Hybrid S. This is my Hans, and it's the same thing. You've got a slight downward angle here. He uses the Hybrid S because he does a lot of driver coaching. You can follow him. It's always Sonny on the podium on Instagram. That way he can hop into a production car with a 3-point harness where this type of device will still work, or he can race with the 6-point. Let's put the next driver in. This is Eric, and you see he's got a much taller torso, so he's borderline. He's going to have to pull the pad out of the bottom of the seat in order to get a good angle. And how tall are you again? I always forget.
6'2".
6'2".
But pretty skinny.
Yeah. Now see.
Marginal, but it'll work.
Yeah. Now with this one, with this tension, he's pretty much level. That's what the seat pad pulled out. So that's about the absolute maximum. Optimum for him would probably be the next size up, but this seat will work.
Next, Ed is going to hop in.
I'm the width tester. So yeah, it's snug on my hips. So it was a challenge because of all of our different body types. Eric is super tall, Emilio's all legs, I'm a little wider. So getting a seat that fits us all safely was a challenge, but I still fit comfortably in my hips, and Arcangelo is not swimming in it, so it works well there. And obviously I'm not too tall, so the fitment here is just fine. So make sure to check all of those things when you are preparing your track car. It's super important to get a good quality seat. Don't buy those cheap seats that are super flexible and don't support you in the case of a crash. You want something that's SFI rated and that's safe. So we'll see you guys at the track.